We start in the gym where the Chenango Forks Blue Devils didn't have to travel too far as they take on the Chenango Valley Warriors. Both of these teams are 6-3 and coming off of wins in the first quarter. It was all Warriors. Look at the steal. Amelia Paskey gets the finish at the other end. And then it was all about the and ones. Abby Rosengrant picks one up. And then it's Tiffany Schaefer getting the bucket and the foul. And again, Sanaa James, who would lead the Warriors with 10 points. Warriors up 20-11. But the second quarter was a different story. Maggie Warpus gets the rebound and gets the bucket and the foul. Blue Devils defense forcing turnovers. Reagan Hughes gets the steal, and then she picks up the and one at the other end. Hughes again with a steal. She takes it back all the way for the easy two. We all have that reaction. And then she finished with 12 points. A little bit later, Warpus drives, hits the Euro step. She'd lead with 14 points. The Blue Devils keep on rolling. Clock winding down before half. Warpus to Kenzie Curtis. Wide open in the corner. She knocks it down. Blue Devils take it the rest of the way. Get a 20-point win, 54-34. Over for the rest of the girls' scores, Mariah Mateus led the Express with 21 points as they beat Maine Endwell. Kayla Herba led the Spartans with 15 points. Owego gets the win. Madison McAvoy scoring her 1,000th point in this one, making her the 7th to ever do it in Owego. And she gets the assist from her little sister, Jenna. And Dryden out at Whitney Point taking on the Eagles picking up the win 58-34. And for the boys, Dryden picks up the big win over Whitney Point, and Dryden loses 61-39. And Delhi losing to Johnstown 60-47.